Hello.
Hello.
Ooh, let's chop it up. It's been a bit, it was eventful last week, but
By the time this is out, our follow-up to the whole Illustrator fiasco, that video will be out. We covered some perspectives that a lot of people didn't.
yeah, I think it's pretty good. I think it'll be our best video. You know, we're trying to build stuff in this space legitimately, and yeah, you just don't want to see these things. And then you also don't want to see the other crime aspect of like all the break-ins lately. That's another topic. That just keeps going and going. Yeah, we need positive news in the Pokemon community.
Yes, sir. A lot of cool things going on. Okay, so first of all, we have the next Japanese set, Ninja Spinner. News has been out about it for a while. There have been, of course, these well-known leaks. Everyone knows about them as well, which have been confirmed to be legitimate. As is the case, they've slowly released previews of the cards in the set. We know about a lot of the SARs and the SRs already, but they put out Mega Fluette, a couple cards like that. And actually, we're in the pre-order process. I actually have 2 boxes already ordered, so it looks like it's going to be a good set. I'm inclined to think this is going to be a good one, banking on the popularity of the Greninja from Scarlet and Violet.
Yeah.
I admittedly, the art for the Greninja that we've seen in the set doesn't look as good, but I think there's going to be a lot of excitement about this compared to the Muniki Zero, the Zygarde set we just got out of here in Japan.
Wow.
Unbelievable. I thought we had a big break, take your breath, but
Yeah.
no, right back into it again. No, Pokemon is ruthless.
No, it is. On the Japan side especially.
Yeah.
I mean, paying more on this side, but on your side it's just more. It's just on to the next one so quickly.
Okay, moving on. With the Pokemon Presents, we'll be talking more about the game releases and, of course, the TCG releases as well. Pokemon did preemptively put this out. Pokemon Fire Red, Leaf Green. I believe these were from, was it 2004? Pretty early on, still Game Boy Advance days. The Gen 3, these were towards the tail end of Gen 3, had Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, and then they tacked on Gen 1 remakes. A lot of complaints online because they haven't added any online functionality, no additional features. A lot of people argue this could be part of the paid Nintendo Online service already, but they're putting it out for, in Japan, at least 2,000 yen a piece, which people argue is overpriced. And then they have this massive set as well, which you get the facsimile version of the physical box the games came in, and you get this essentially unusable. It's this display piece. You open, it's got 3 globes that light up. They have the starter Pokemon and these kind of clear Pokeballs. It's what, 20,000 yen. So we're talking 130 bucks. It seems it's very overpriced. It'll be fun to have the games, but there's no additional functionality, no new features.
All right.
Oh no.
Over here.
Oh no.
Have you heard this news of? Well, it's PSA again. It's PSA all over.
Yeah.
And have you heard about this swapping of cards?
I haven't checked in the details, but I have heard that this has been alleged for sure.
Yeah. I mean, so I watched a breakdown of this, and this, it was almost like this. The guy who was sending in cards to be graded, he even took photos and made a submission, printed out something and said, hey, this one has this black sticker on the back, and just made sure hey, this is exactly what I have. And it came, the reverse side of the card, they swapped it out for an entirely different card, and they're just saying no, we're pretty sure this is this is what you sent. You can be fully transparent if PSA took the extra 15 seconds or 20 seconds to make a video as soon as you open the box. You can't dispute it. And also, in the age of AI, you need to be able to authenticate that something is real. So if it's recorded and timestamped from PSA, then it's that should be legit. And yeah, it also happened with some One Piece cards as well. But this Topps Pokemon one, this was the one that was and that's a super rare card. I don't know, it seems like every week there's some funny business going on PSA. Yeah, that was it for me on PSA.
Yeah, that's enough of that, man. Wow.
Pokemon are back. Well, they're in the M&A world now. They're just buying up land, they're buying up distributors, they're building new facilities, and then they're buying Excel. Now, I know they work with Walmart and the big box stores, but
They supply to a lot of different retailers. They also distribute for multiple card games, including One Piece, Magic the Gathering. They distribute a lot of different card games.
I mean, this is huge news.
It is worth mentioning that I think the Millennium Print Group is the printers that they work through, and Millennium does continue to print for other card games. Knock on wood, I think this is going to be something that's going to be good for the Japanese side of the card game. There's a lot of demand, a lot of interest from overseas consumers in the Japanese card game. And like I know that you've said as well, sometimes you can't get English things. Hey, Japanese is looking pretty good. You can get for affordable prices. But if distribution is actually becoming better, if the printers are printing more for the American market. I think up until the present, a lot of that stock was going to Europe, but if they're putting a lot more and it's going to the States, a lot of people are going to be satiated by that. They're going to be less demanding of Japanese products. So I think long term, this is going to be good for people like myself who collect the Japanese card game, especially people who are here domestically. But this is just like with the new campus that they the new printing facility that they're going to be moving to. This isn't an immediate change. I assume they're still waiting for approval for this acquisition. So we're probably talking a couple of years out before we start noticing, big changes.
Yeah, definitely.
On the Japanese end, again, Japanese Pokemon cards are kind of the trendsetter. They do a lot of things that are very different here compared to the Pokemon card game overseas. They're doing another Scramble battle, this time April 25th. This is in Ishikawa Prefecture, kind of on the Japan Sea side part of the country. The Scramble battles are cool because they're these huge events, and you can go in, and they're well known because you get to participate in this lottery, and you can pay some money and get pseudo vintage packs. Up until recently, it's include like EV Heroes. So this is another fun event. This is coming up on April 25th, and then the next Sunday, the 26th. Additionally, there's another kind of an interesting event was announced at the top of February. That is the Pokemon Card Gym entry campaign. These are always interesting. You get a stamp card, you get enough stamps, and you get some promo cards. Nothing particularly incredible. In this case, these are cards that we have already seen before, but you get an exclusive promo number, a stamp on it. You get the Pokepad, which is an extremely playable card, and then a Mega Kangaskhan. Okay, these are fun. It's going to be running from March until October this year, this event, running at various Pokemon gyms across Japan.
Nice.
And then talking about limited time events, 5 new Pokemon card stores have been announced for Japan. I say that with the caveat that these are essentially pop-ups. They are running only from mid-March until the end of March. So we're talking just about 2 weeks, some of them roughly over 2 weeks. Saitama, Aichi, Kyoto, Miyazaki, and Okinawa. 5 different places, various locales across Japan. And if you look at the branding for this, a lot of it is seeming to be around Ninja Spinner. So maybe this is just another way that they're temporarily hoping to kind of satiate the demand for cards. It is very much based on Ninja Spinner, based on the product photos. I believe that they've done these kind of pop-ups before, nothing that's exclusive.
Yeah.
But it's another way people can get cards.
Yeah. Wow.
Saitama would be the closest from Tokyo. Nothing really up far north like Hokkaido or Akita this time. It's more central Japan, Okinawa back toward the very southwest part of Japan. But they spread it around. So it's interesting. I wonder why they chose those 5 places. But again, it's just 2 weeks, really short.
All right. Yeah. I think we'll leave it there for this week's roundup.
Sounds good.
Cool.
SecretBaseTrainer.
SecretBaseTrainer. Enjoy the coffee. All right.
SecretBaseTrainer.